Right now, we still have that 13 weather impact alert in effect beginning now, lasting until Sunday evening along the lakeshore. However, that will continue into the morning hours for everybody here in West Michigan, thanks to that widespread system snow. You can see the impacts generally will be in the way of widespread system snow, which will continue overnight tonight and heading into our Sunday morning, where widespread 6 to as much as 12 inches of snow will be likely. What you need to know is there will be significant travel impacts overnight tonight and heading into our Sunday, and this will be a plowable snow, so hopefully you have the snow plows out and the snow blowers and also the shovels. You will definitely need it by tomorrow morning. The National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings for all of West Michigan except for areas near US 10. Mason Lake, Osceola counties are in a winter weather advisory, which will expire tomorrow morning. But if you're in the pink areas, expect 6 to 12 inches of snow. Live look right now in downtown Muskegon, looking really festive out there, but we're still seeing significant snow starting to stack up along the lakeshore in Muskegon. Here in Grand Rapids, still seeing some moderate snowfall currently falling. Visibility is below a mile here in GR, and same story in Holland. You can see off in the distance behind those buildings, we're seeing some pretty heavy snowfall rates along the lakeshore. But taking a live look across West Michigan and much of the Midwest, we're dealing with this significant snowstorm across the area, even extending in portions of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and even Ohio. So this is a far-reaching storm system which will impact travel for most of the Great Lakes heading into the rest of this weekend. That storm system that you're currently seeing in Iowa, where the center of the storm is, that will continue to move to the northeast, generally right over Chicagoland, over Kalamazoo, and also right over Detroit, meaning we will likely see the heaviest snow here in West Michigan as this continues to ramp up overnight tonight. Zooming in on West Michigan, you can see the heaviest snow is beginning to fill in across the area, especially along I-96 and points to the south. A little bit lighter snow, though, as you travel to the north. Still seeing a lot of heavy snow on the other side of Lake Michigan as well. So with due time, this will continue to fill on in overnight tonight. Zooming in on I-94, still holding on to some moderate to even heavy snowfall rates currently centered around Bend Harbor, extending down toward South Bend. Meanwhile, here in West Michigan, Holland's seeing some heavier snow, especially in portions of eastern Allegan County and western Berry County, and just to the south of Grand Rapids along US 131. But the heaviest snow currently is falling in Muskegon County, especially right over the center of downtown Muskegon. We're seeing snowfall rates likely around an inch per hour. As you travel to the north toward US 10, this is why they're in that winter weather advisory and not the winter storm warning, because they're expecting less snow up there, as we are currently seeing less in the way of snowfall rates. Visibility area-wide pretty low across much of West Michigan, especially in Muskegon, Holland, and Grand Rapids. We're seeing visibilities less than a mile, but like I mentioned, lighter snow is currently falling to the north near Big Rapids. They're seeing visibility of 5 miles. Temperature-wise, sitting at 26 here in Grand Rapids, 26 in Holland, and 27 in Fremont. So any snow that is falling is easily sticking to the roadways as we have temperatures below freezing, and that will continue through the remainder of the night. Once you factor in the winds, though, it's feeling more like the teens out there. 14 in Grand Rapids, 15 in Muskegon, and 16 degrees is what it feels like currently in Hart. So pretty cold out there, but thankfully the winds aren't too strong. Generally, we're seeing wind gusts around 20 miles per hour, and I think that will continue to be the case overnight tonight. So in the way of blowing and drifting snow, I really don't think we'll see a whole lot of that, thankfully, through the remainder of the night. Winds generally will gust upwards of 25, maybe an occasional 30-mile-per-hour wind gust. But heading into our Sunday, the winds will switch out of the northwest, staying on the breezy side, though, especially once we get to Sunday afternoon as winds start to strengthen just a little bit, upwards of 30 miles per hour. Temperatures heading into Sunday will actually be warmer than today, likely climbing into the low to even mid-30s across West Michigan. Snow will likely continue all night long here in Grand Rapids and much of West Michigan, with temperatures generally holding in the mid to upper 20s, at times, though, climbing to near 30 degrees. Over the next 3 days, this isn't the only system we're tracking. We will likely have another one moving in later on during the day on Monday, heading into Monday night. That will be lake effect snow, so unlike the system we're seeing right now being a storm system, the one we're going to see on Monday into Monday night will likely be lake effect snow, with the heaviest snow right now likely expected to fall to the west and northwest of Grand Rapids. The major travel conditions will continue into the overnight hours tonight. Very difficult travel, so make sure, unless you have to go on the roads, to avoid going outside. Overall, 6 to 12 inches of snow is expected area-wide, so like I said, travel will be very treacherous overnight tonight heading into our Sunday morning. I'm expecting quite a bit of church closures heading into Sunday, and much of next week staying cold and snowy, feeling like winter.
Colton, thank you.